wanted to share it here with those of you who are entrepreneurs who want to scale your business. Now let's go to the 8 rules. Now the first rule is this. We call it the DNA rule. If you don't have a DNA for everything you do, you're wasting everyone's time. I tell this to all of my employees. What is a DNA? So DNA in biology is a sequence of organic data, really, that tells an organism how to evolve, whether you become a parrot or you become a human being or you become a plant, right? It's encoded in your DNA. But businesses have a DNA as well. And in fact, businesses have a DNA for every little nuance of the business. So every single thing I do, I make sure it's documented. Many entrepreneurs forget this. But by documenting, while you slow down in the beginning, you speed up at the end. So let me give you an example. I create a lot of social media content because I'm a spokesperson for my company. And with social media, it's a very interesting field. It's constantly changing. We constantly have different editors. Sometimes we hire one editing company, then that editing company, someone leaves, we hire another editing company. And every time I'm sitting down with these editors, I have to tell them the same rule. Don't cut the video this way. Don't forget to put in a bold declaration in the first 3 seconds. Please don't use music that sounds like elevator music. Please make sure that you only show positive imagery, never anything negative. Always the same rules. But these people are always changing. And I found that the video editors are not disciplined. They are artists. And artists tend to sometimes not think in terms of process. So I was repeating myself. For example, I have a rule. I don't like elevator music in these videos that I create. Why do the video editors keep thinking that because our company is Mindvalley, we must play boring elevator music? I want something a little bit more hip-hop, a little bit more dance-like. And after telling this to the video editors 5 times in the last 1 year, I realized the problem. Our video editors were lacking a DNA. So we created a simple guide. And in the guide, we took a video and we broke it down into its different pieces. There is the imagery, there is the music, there is the opening, there is the closing, there is the text treatments on screen. And for this, each of these, every time we had a meeting and we made a decision, we logged the decision. A decision might be no elevator music. Our music must always have a certain beat and must have a certain style, right? The music must make you want to tap your foot. The opening statement must always be bold and decisive. And now what happened is, when I first ran that meeting with the video editors, they felt very annoyed because they were creative people. They wanted to jump straight into creativity. And I was making them write things down in a Google Doc. But now our meetings go so much faster because we have our DNA. We have our rules. Now imagine doing this for every part of your company. Here's what you got to get to your employees. Great companies, are not built by great employees. No, that's a myth. Great companies are built by great process. Great employees simply are the ones who build a great process. Your company is not about your employees. We like to think that it is. Employees like to think that it is, but it's not. It's about the process that great employees build. And great employees come in, they build a process, and before they leave, they may train that process to someone else. But it is those processes that build a company. If McDonald's lost all its employees right now, McDonald's could revive as a company because all their processes are documented. Always build process first. Your employees must always be documenting and building process. They should get, and when they finish one process and they document it, they can now go on to the next one. So that is the first rule. I call it the rule of the DNA. Are you building process in everything you do?